Hello everyone, it's Susie here. A client sent me an analysis on CRO and I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at CRO. We haven't had CRO since investment portfolio number 5, which was in 2021, but CRO did have a run, went from 12 cents to 22 cents on the back of a strategic announcement with the Trump Media Group, and I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at that today. The analysis explores an outcome of bull, base and bear and includes risk-reward matrix to assess possible trajectories. And as I said, we had CRO back in 2021. We bought that at 34 cents and it still hasn't realised its true value. In a bull case scenario, I'd be looking at probably $1.50 for CRO, providing the market goes up. But they're talking about a special merger between between Trump Media, and 1 billion of CRO would be deployed with a 5 billion credit funding line. So the bull case is basically that regulatory approval is granted for this SPAC, special purpose vehicle, and the implications for that would be that 100 billion of CRO would be absorbed, and that's basically 20% of its supply. So I think that would be a terrific story for CRO. If you look at the volume here, there's about 30 billion and 20% of that would be very, very bull for CRO. So the impact of this would basically be that if all the regulatory approval was approved, then the bull case would be that CRO could get easily to 50 cents to $1, and I think that's probably about right. I don't know who did this analysis. The client, Michael, thank you very much, Michael, for sending this to me. It didn't tell me who it was from, but again, that would be very bullish for CRO because it would take 20% of the supply of the market. And we know what happened with Oak B when they burnt literally 65% of their supply. The coin went from $45 to $188 just in a trading night within a 24 period. So if there is no regulatory approval of CRO, then obviously this Trump media tie-up will be off the table completely, and essentially then probably we'd be looking at a base case for CRO to be around 25 cents to 30 cents. Currently I believe it's undervalued here. It should be a lot higher. Even back in 2021 we bought CRO at 34 cents, so it's done nothing in 4 or 5 years, right? If there's regulatory pushback from the SEC, then essentially the base case, as I said, is CRO would be around 25 to 30 cents, and I still see it being very, very underpriced where it is. I'll do some more analysis on this, but CRO at the moment has about 180 million clients, and it's expanding globally everywhere, and it's a very good exchange as well. It has a great app as well. So clearly if this Trump tie-up doesn't happen, then you may get some sell-off in the coin, and that's what we saw. Obviously people get disappointed, they go long something and then they actually sell it off, but we did see the coin rise in August quite a bit, and essentially that was because of this Trump SPAC Trump media proposal, right, to fund CRO $5 billion and to spend $1 billion on taking CRO's stock or issuance out of the market, okay? The bear case clearly is if the deal collapses, and that's pretty obvious. CRO does have clients, and it has something like 180 million clients integrated in Crypto.com, which is a global exchange. It's one of their fastest growing blockchains in terms of user base and adoption. So it is a very, very good story. The project reports 1.8 million direct users on its chain, with the broader Crypto.com platform, which is the exchange, which has 150 million global users, okay? And they tend to increase this by another 20 million per annum. So there's big projections on CRO to where they want to go in the future. So I think if CRO pulled back to say 15 cents or 18 cents, we'd probably look to buy some more CRO. Because I think it's a very good story. They're doing a lot of transactions. They have a 500 million locked up in DeFi as well. They're creating a DeFi protocol as well and a decentralized exchange, but they also have Crypto.com, which is a global exchange which supports 150 million users, and they're looking to increase that user base by 20 million per annum. So it is a pretty good story in terms of the integration of Crypto.com. Again, it looks at CFI and DeFi for its platform. They're expanding their goals. The roadmap talks about that. They intend to increase that client base, as I said, by 20 million per annum. And this opens up CRO for AI accessible markets, for asset tokenization. They're supporting a project which, again, will look at tokenization, just like Kraken, just like Tron, just like Avalanche, and many others. So if this thing happens, this partnership, it's going to be very bullish, very bullish CRO. They've got market players that love their coin, Trump Media, 21 shares, and Canary Capital, and they've all got strategic positions in the CRO coin. Also, as I said, DeFi and AI integration. The ecosystem is focusing on next generation DeFi, enabling both human and AI agents to participate while building robust global regulatory infrastructure and reliable on-chain performance. So it is a pretty good story, actually. CRO wants to expand their merchant payment network as well, supporting merchants worldwide and providing US liquidity for tokenized products. We do find a lot of ecosystems, particularly the cryptos that we hold, are all looking to do the same thing. Where you can tokenize shares, you can tokenize bonds, you can tokenize artwork, you can tokenize anything. They do offer grants to startups as well, and they're investing in a lot of different projects. It's going to give them a global footprint. Again, they're looking to increase, as I said, their client base. They're looking to increase by 20 million per annum, and they're looking to increase their real world assets on chain. Okay, they do have some ETF integration, exchange traded funds, and they're looking to expand their exposure alongside Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP for increased exposure and mainstream adoption. And I think the CEO is very switched on guy as well, and he does a lot of social media and a lot of contacting of all the media outlets to get CRO's name out there. As an exchange, it's not as well known as Binance or OakB, but they're increasing strategically globally, and they've also got opportunity now to expand in Europe because they have all the right licenses in Europe to expand globally and to increase their blockchain innovation, and that's a great system for CRO. Now there's some references there, so if you're interested in looking up those references, but let's just go forward to the next video and just see what else we can glean from this potential partnership with Trump Media, and a few others as well. So it's all good news for CRO, provided the SEC actually authorize and allow the SPAC to happen, which will mean a listing on the New York Stock Exchange, very similar to what Tron did. They took over a company and then they called it Tron Inc., and that way they can actually get equity out of the equity markets. They can actually get funding and increase their global footprint with that funding to buy crypto, to buy other crypto, to buy back some of their coin. And a lot of organizations are starting to buy back their own coin, and we saw that with OakB the other day. So it's smart to keep that in mind, absolutely, because any crypto could do that, buy back their own coin, and with the Trump Media tie-up with CRO, it means they'd buy back over $1 billion of their own coin and have access to $5 billion more money, so they could buy back more coin. Okay, and that's the sort of crypto that you want to be invested in. Absolutely. That move in OakB took everyone by surprise, $45 to $188 billion. So we do see that CRO is expanding globally, and as I said, they are in Europe. And their fundamentals are excellent. When you look at it, their fundamentals are excellent, right? They are Ethereum virtual machine compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine. They've also connected with CROnos' technology, and they're also they enable interoperability. Their blockchain is very fast, it's scalable, low latency, low fee transactions, and as I said, they have a terrific app. Okay, also they do staking rewards. You can stake your CRO on the app for about 12% per annum. And when we look at the supply of CRO, there's 25 billion out there already, and there's obviously 5 billion that are still locked up. Okay, but their ecosystem for use cases, they play an essential role in payments. They do have a cash reward system, passive income through the crypto earn. As I said, you can earn up to 12% per annum. You can instantly collateralize loans against your crypto as well, and it does have a seamless DeFi. We actually use CRO as well as an exchange, and I find it very good. It's as good as Nexo, basically. They are looking to grow the developers and migrate from the Ethereum virtual machine to their own CROnos chain, and that's supported by developer groups and subgroups, where they've made investments into new subgroups that can help them do that as well. So they're developing that chain and they're using it as we speak. So if the Trump media thing goes through, it is going to be very, 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 very bullish for CRO. So we're keeping an eye on that one. They're in sustainability as well, and they take that quite serious as well. So I think they've got a great business model. They've come from nowhere. It's certainly one to look at 22 cents or 23 cents. Any pullback, if we got it in the high teens, it might be a time to buy some. But it is a pretty good story, I have to say. I saw it back in 2001. Way back in 2021, and it's a pretty good story. We just need to get the right, the right price for it, and take it from there. But as I said, a bearish case would be it's back to 16 cents, a base case around 22 cents, and a bullish case around 50 cents to $1.50 in a bull market. And that's pretty much what my analysis is saying as well. So thank you, Michael, for that analysis. I thought it was very interesting. I agree with that analysis. Again, it would be driven by adoption, more clients, more partnerships. The exchange itself, crypto.com, expanding its footprint from 150 million clients to 20 million per annum, and essentially taking over some of the smaller exchanges as well, which it could do if it has $5 billion in its war chest. Okay, that's very simple. So it really relies on this Trump regulatory approval, and obviously it's getting competition from other crypto exchanges like Binance and like OakB. But I think there's room for CRO because its app is very, very good. Its utility is increasing. It is innovative, and it's a sustainable coin in its own. And it does have long-term growth and very, very good management, which, management's been around. They've got incredible backgrounds, and I think it is a very, very good story. So, market cap, is 6.71 billion as of August 2025. We have seen it surge 25% in August, as I said, on the back of the Trump media partnership and network upgrades. So it does have a high sensitivity to major news, but it does have a very, very, as I said, a blockchain platform which has got significant upside potential, and it's got an incredible ecosystem and maintains strong strategic partners while navigating regulatory approval with the necessary technology changes. So all up, I think CRO is worth entering the market at about 16 to 18 cents. With further projection up on a bullish case, okay, and we could get 3 to 10 times more for CRO on that bullish case. Thank you for listening, and I hope this has been informative. Thank you.